everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Dojo Plans, and today I am planning in my classic happy planner from January 6th to the 12th. It's our first full week of 2025, so that's really exciting. Today I'm going to kind of mix winter with summer, mainly because I really wanted to use the Moana sticker book. I just really want to use it, so we're going to use it today. But I am going to go in with Luxe Winter from Live Love Posh, and I'm going to use this floral set in here to try to mix some things together and see if I can kind of get some of the floral-y vibes from those. So that's what we're going to do today. I don't know. I just really wanted to use the Moana stickers, but I know I didn't want to use them just by themselves because I feel like there's not a lot of things to fill in space. I don't have a ton of things going on this week, so I thought it would be nice to, you know, just add in some extra big stickers to it. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go ahead and trim down this giant sticker. There's not a corner piece, so I kind of had to make my own. So now I'm just going to trim all the little bits and pieces off and try to remove those from my scissors right away, but it doesn't always work. I am going to reuse this piece though and stick it down at the bottom. So I just want to get kind of like the base of my decorations down before I go too far. I guess there were corner pieces, but they were on the other side. I was going to try to stick to just using the other side, but clearly I changed my mind. So we're going to go in with these. I think I'm going to actually go this way. It's weird because this is like a corner piece, but this side's not. So I'm actually, instead of having it do that, I'm going to go this way. I feel like I never put anything this far over. So let's try it. Let's try it for fun. We'll see if I hate that later. I don't know. It's a little different. A little of a different area there. Okay, so let's go in with a couple of the stickers from the Moana one. I'm going to look at the full boxes real quick, which I think there's not a ton of full boxes. If I remember right, there's double wide boxes, which actually works pretty well. Yeah, I feel like that actually works pretty well. I'm going to use one of these. And then I'd like to use, we are going on like a little mini trip, like just driving like an hour away from where we are to go stay up in cabin because we're celebrating our Christmas with our families because not everybody was here for the main part of it. So now we'll kind of get to have that actual celebration all together a little later. So we are doing that this weekend. So I feel like having a quote for that is good. Okay, and I do want to see what there is. I can pull in some Moana stickers. I'm like, I don't know where I want her. Stick her over here. Okay, and I feel like after this I need to get in my functional before I get too far. Because I'm going to do all of this and then not leave room for any of the functional, which, you know, would not surprise me. Would not surprise me one bit. There are some washi strip stickers, which I think will work really good for noting that we're going to be gone for a little bit. So does this one kind of fit? It's a little short. I'm going to grab a longer one, and I'm going to do this from Friday. Hopefully this fits there. Okay, perfect. Friday to Sunday. We come back on Sunday, and we have to come back pretty early because I have dance, which I cannot miss. Because our show is in like 2 weeks, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm freaking out, as usual. Okay, the 9th is a pretty busy day, so I'm going to put this, and then I'll probably use some of my boxes to layer, so I don't remember if there's smaller boxes in here. The kiddo doesn't have school on Monday. Yeah, there's not really any, there's not a lot of box options in here. What's up with that? I don't even know what colors to pull out. I'm grabbing summer. I don't know if this is the right vibe. Ooh, that green is kind of the right vibe. If I have some of those, I can pull in this green shade. Okay, there's a couple different things happening on Thursday, so I'm gonna just add in a couple of these boxes and layer on top there. Just adding a couple extra things. And I'm actually gonna use these boxes in some of the other areas. This matches really well, like the leaves there. So that's a win. So I'm just going to go in and start putting some of the functional things that I need down so I don't forget. I do like kind of splitting up where my boxes are going so they're not always in the same exact spot. Okay, I think that's all I actually needed. Let's see, just kidding. Need something for Tuesday. Let me see if there's like another type of small-ish box in here that I can use. I think I already used a lot of the small ones that were in here. I can try this shape. I have a really hard time using shapes. My goal for 2025 is to use these weird shapes. I don't know why I have such a hard time using them, but I really do. And I don't know why. I just have like a really hard time with these dang shapes, but we're going to conquer them this year. That is the goal. If a book has a weird shape in it, we're going to try to use it. Going to attempt. Okay, I don't think I need a lot of function. Oh, I lied. I need another thing. Darn it. I'm trying to see if there's boxes in here first before I just like pull mine. But I think just pulling mine is honestly going to be the easier route. Just because that's usually the easier route anyway. I think spring would be a good set to use. I do need a slightly bigger box, so I'm going to go in a little bit of a bigger box in there. It's a nice light peach color. I'm actually going to use this over here as well, so I can also get in some more of that color. The nice thing is there's just not a lot going on, which I'm actually kind of thankful for. So I'm going to put this to put that we're going to the cabin, and then we'll do a small one. I do have dance on Sunday, and we will be back in time. Plenty of time for that. So that color was from spring boxes. And now I'm going to go back to those florals, and I'm going to pull in a little bit more, and then I'll pull in some more of like the Moana stickers as well. But I really just want to finish this page because it's pretty much finished. Start pulling in a couple extra pieces here. A giant sticker. Pull out. It's kind of giving corner vibes without actually being a corner. Okay, and I think we'll just rely on the Moana book, but I do want to add some quotes. So I'm going to add some from I'm Perfectly Imperfect. Let's just add some some good quotes in here while I have the space, otherwise I'm going to forget. And I don't want to forget. Yeah, I just want to add in some nice quotes here. So we have quotes in the book. Just want to add in all the quotes because I actually have room for them for once. I feel like this is a rare occurrence. Just add in all of the positivity that I can. Since that's a nice bold font, I feel like I can see that pretty well. Okay, so we have lots of nice quotes in there. Now we can kind of just go in with the Moana sticker book and fill in the rest of the space with more decoration from here. So we have like little bits of Moana things, but we don't have a ton. So I do want to add in a little bit more in here. I'm gonna try to get in some more of that orange color because I only have a little bit. Add in some of these extra little bits that I feel like, again, I never use because I forget about them. And it's not my automatic instinct to grab them. Trying to be better about that. Like, let's use some of these random little pieces, you know? Put some of these flowers over here on the side. All these extra little pieces as decor along the side here. So otherwise it's just empty and that's boring. Rather fill that side in with a little bit more. I feel like I can put characters here and then maybe one more character like there. Possibly. We already have a Moana. Could add Maui. I feel like we could put him over on this side. We already have a little bit of a smaller version. Stick him right over here. And then we have Pua and Hey Hey. Gotta add them. Them right over there. I haven't put any of my new books on discs yet, but clearly I need to, because look at this. This one's just like completely falling apart. I really need to change their binding because it is not working anymore. It is not the vibe. Okay, well, those are all the characters. I feel like I could add some of the Moana quotes. I feel like I could. But then that means I'm going to add in the blue because the only quotes in here are the blue. So now I don't know. Son of a butt. I don't know what I want. I mean, I'm kind of happy with how this is laid out. I feel like I have room if I need to add anything extra, which I do really like. I like that I kind of have that freedom if I need to do that. So part of me is like, maybe I'll just leave it alone. I think I'm going to leave it alone because now I have room if I want to add checklists later. I'm not going to add them now. I rarely ever write in my checklists. It's something I've learned, but I have room if I need to add anything extra because there might be some other things that pop up. Maybe I could, oh, you know what? I could put a box here for when we do actually go and we're on our trip because we might go do something like as a family on that day. Oh yeah, there's no boxes in here. Well, there's none in there. I feel like this orange matches pretty well. Could do pastel. I just want to add like a brighter color than what's over there. And the pastel colors are definitely more muted, but I think this is going to be my best bet. And then I'm going to add one over here. Do I know what those are for yet? Sure don't, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, I think that's good. I think I filled it in pretty well. I at least have all my functional things that I need, and I still do have extra room if I need to add anything extra. But I went in with my Perfectly Imperfect sticker book for all of the black quotes. We used Moana in the classic size, and then Lux Winter from Live Love Posh, and then some of my box stickers. But there we go, you guys. I so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!